I was like, what happened, you know? And she said, you know, many years ago, I asked my friend for you to sign an autograph, and I framed that. And she said, you're one of the reasons I do what I do.
No.
And I was holding her, and she was crying. You know, we were both, it was such a beautiful confirmation about the impact you can make in another person's life. And you asked earlier, why was fame so impactful?
Yeah.
And I think because it inspired people to follow their dream.
Yeah.
It inspired them. And so that's what's meaningful to me when I see people and they go, oh my gosh, you're the reason.
Well, I suppose it's a tangible outcome to a story that a lot of people say, follow the dream, and it sounds a bit airy-fairy,
yeah,
but
exactly.
you actually had this wonderful actress turning to you and saying, you know, thank you for all of that.
And that's happened many times in New York. I mean, literally, dancers will come up to me and just say, I was inspired by you, and I'm now dancing with Alvin Ailey. You know, I mean, I've heard it many times. So
and you're now looking for Irish people to come and audition for Fame the Musical, which we'll talk about in a second. But, you know, even your own audition, Erica, for Fame, for example, do you recall it, or is it a bit...
No, I do remember. I mean, I was 17 at the time. I lived in New York, as I said, and I used to roller skate. I was on skates 6 hours a day.
6 hours a day?
Yeah, I would skate all over the city. I wouldn't take a bus or, you know, subway. I would skate. Sure. And so when I was asked to audition for it, I went in on the roller skates and went up the stairs, and, you know, like on my
clump, 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 clump,
clump. And I auditioned. You know, I read for the role, you know, once, and then they had me come back again. And the really special thing is I actually went to Performing Arts High School. I went to the real school that this movie and TV series was based on. So I was actually at school at the time. So then when I got the news that they wanted to fly me out to Los Angeles to screen test, that was a really big deal. So I had to get on a plane. And
were you nervous? I
was. I mean, but I also felt such pride for my school that I wanted to do such a great job to represent us. So I had this sense of I don't want to say duty in a heavy way, but just a responsibility that I was very proud to represent. So it was very...
Interesting. And now you're going to be here watching Irish people. And so I want to talk, because for the TV show, Erica's going to be joined by 2 other judges, and we're going to meet them now. So please welcome actor Simon Delaney and theatre producer Mr. Robert Kelly, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Robert.
This is a huge opportunity for people out there, and you know, as I've said already, I know they're out there.
Yeah, Erica, are you a fan of these talent shows? You know, sometimes you see these people and they're followed and they're cheered, and they release one record and then they're flushed down the toilet, and it's just all very sad. But some go on to achieve. Do you like these kind of programs?
Well, I think what's unique about this experience is that we're talking about a theater musical piece. So that means somebody who comes in with three crafts, which is singing, dancing, and acting, they get to build stamina. You do 8 shows a week, you're going to build something. You're going to build something, a foundation. It's not just a woo, and then you disappear. So if you can really build that and go on to have that as your foundation, you can really start working more and more.
So it's practical in that sense.
Practical, absolutely.
And Simon, what about the problem with talent shows sometimes when all the judges are really nice and everyone's getting big points and saying well done, and then there's this great sense of unrealistic expectations and hopes? I mean, it's about being brutal honesty, I suppose, isn't it?
Well, that's what the business is. You know, if people have a grow towards making this their career, they may get used to it, because, you know, people might say Robert's going to be the bad cop, but as he said, Robert will say it as he sees it, you know, and the business actually needs more people like that.
Yeah, rather than false hope.
Exactly,
that's a bad thing, Erica.
Because you can walk away with something specific to work on. Let's say if this didn't happen for you, but you go, oh, okay, well now I can work on that. If this is a dream I have, you know, so it's not, you're not walking away with this vague, oh wow, that didn't happen. Okay. But really, you're going to say, oh, okay, now I need to work on that to strengthen that.
And this music, I mean, as well as the fact that it's going to give you the opportunity to get real life experience on stage under the belt, but it's a big theatre. This is the new Grand Canal Theatre, is it? I mean, this is
fantastic. I've been around it twice now. I went round when it was a building site with hard hats and boots and whatever, and I was shown around the other day again. It is something else. I mean, I think the public are going to love it when they get into it.
What's the seater?
2,100.
Wow, so that's not a small potatoes you're dealing with there. Okay, are you going to come back to Ireland, or are you done here?
No, I'm coming back, and I just finished my CD, which has just been released.
Congratulations.
It's called Spread Your Wings and Fly, and it's now...
So you're going to perform here? Are you doing a concert?
I'm working that in the wings right now.
Good, okay, so we'll see you again the next time you're over. Okay, and of course, Robert, thank you all for your time this evening, and best of luck with the search for stars.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Simon.
That's all right.